श्री सप्तगिरी उल्का जी।
Thank you, Chairman, sir. I rise to oppose the budget for the year 2020-21. Firstly, before I start my speech,
विरोध बजट का थोड़ी होता है, विरोध थोड़ी होता है बजट का। आप
सर बजट के विषय का विरोध करता हूं।
नहीं, इसको माननीय सदस्य बोला करें कि हम कुछ संशोधन देना चाहते हैं, सुझाव देना
कुछ सुझाव भी देना चाहते हैं सर, बट जो मुद्दा है उस पर विरोध कर रहे हैं। पॉइंट नंबर 12 इन बजट स्पीच, हर एक पैरामीटर में आपने बताया कि ग्रोथ, इन्फ्लेशन, इसमें 2014 से 19 के बीच में आकलन थे, 2 डेकेड के बीच में थे, बट एक पॉइंट है सर, 271 मिलियन पीपल वेर रेज आउट ऑफ पॉवर्टी। आप इस डेट को देखोगे तो ये 2006 से लेकर 2016 तक है, जो कि अगर आप देखोगे दिस इज नथिंग बट बिकॉज ऑफ मनरेगा। And we would like to thank UPA government to have Manrega, which lifted 271 million people out of poverty. अब ये देखोगे 2016 के बाद से कोई आंकड़ा नहीं है, एंड वी ऑल नो सर 2016 में क्या हुआ था, यहाँ पे मनरेगा कभी बंद ना होगा करके ये वक्तव्य दिया था माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने, उसके बाद से ये डेटा भी नहीं है। नाउ दिस इज अ फ्लैगशिप प्रोग्राम फॉर रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट, एंड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट एम्प्लॉयमेंट, द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज इज एम्प्लॉयमेंट। एंड इसके ऊपर मैं बताता हूँ, जब हम लोग इंटरवीन किए थे पार्लियामेंट में भी, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री ने भी ये बताया थे कि क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट दे आर स्पेंडिंग अराउंड 8,000 crores. And if you look at last year budget, they're mentioning the same thing. The manufacturing plants, like they're planning to set up mega manufacturing plants in Sunrise Advanced Technology, solar, photovoltaic cells, lithium storage batteries, computers, etc. We spoke about AI, big data, IoT, 3D printing, and this year also drones. Speaker sir, I agree these are long-term plans and this is a big picture. We don't want to be on the other side where we criticize the government because of these big ticket plans. But sir, we need some short-term solutions as well. When I come from Koraput, my constituency, the biggest challenge for me is employment, रोजगारी की सबसे बड़ी समस्या है. And वहाँ पे देखोगे, खाली technology can't solve everything because you look at my constituency, it's completely tribal dominated, rural population. There are various ways of doing it. And Speaker sir, through you, I like to request Madam Finance Minister को ये करना चाहता हूँ. The first thing we need to do is at least we need to have a register of unemployment. The employment exchanges जो पहले थे, these are not functioning anymore. If we have a database, because see, for giving employment, you don't need to give employment in technical positions only. There are very low skills jobs, and unless you know the qualification of the people, you can't provide employment for different category. So the first thing which we need is an employment exchange, something like a national register of unemployment. And one solution can't solve all your problems, but employment is the biggest problem. I would request, Madam, like we can have a very constructive debate with everyone in some of the important members on how to solve this, because this is something which is hitting us every day. People come to me with their resume, biodata, saying that you're elected, you give us employment. I can't give them employment. There has to be opportunities. And when we talk about farmers' income, doubling farmers' income, of course there are multiple ideas, but what we need to do is we need to baseline their income. What is the current income and how we can double it so that they can know what exactly they're going to double it. Now, I need some clarification, Chairman sir, through you to Honorable Finance Minister. One is on the NRI taxation. First thing was, it was to be categorized as a non-resident. An Indian now has to stay abroad for 240 days, against 182 days previously. Secondly, a non-resident Indian who is not taxed in foreign country will be taxable in India. This I am sure Madam has given clarification, sir. But my question is, if I was staying in US for 181 days and rest in India, my taxation was my US income plus India income minus credit for the taxes I paid in US. Now, the finance minister said that they won't tax anything outside the country. So what does it mean? Whether my global income will be taken into consideration or they won't be taken into consideration. There's a first question which I need the clarification. Given the paucity of time, let me come to my state. We demand a tribal museum in Odisha, which many of my honorable members also requested. Tribal museum is set up in Ranchi. We need definitely in Odisha because we have around 62 tribes. And declare one of the sites from Odisha in the list of archaeological sites. Dhanu Jatra is a big time festival. It's one of the largest open air festival theatre in Bargat. We request you to declare Dhanu Jatra as a national festival with necessary fund allocations. A cancer hospital in Bargat is something which we are requesting you. Sir, 2 minutes, I'll wrap up on my constituency. And Bali Jatra National Maritime Festival, and let me come back to my constituency. Since the rail budget is also included in the general budget, there's one particular line, Gunapur-Tiruvali rail line. In 2017-18, it was declared in Parliament with a budget of 930 crores. They have done a DPR, the ROR is -3%, now the project is almost dead. This year we have allocation of 1 lakh, last year it was 10 lakhs. I would request Speaker sir through you to Minister of Railways and Minister of Finance to kindly revive the project, the Gunapur-Tiruvali rail line. It's not only you don't look at financial viability, it's for the tribals, you need to correct South Odisha, the tribal region with it. In addition to that, the Government Medical College at Raigada, this we have been demanding. And we also have a new daytime train from Jaipur, Bhubaneswar to Jaipur, Koraput to Bhubaneswar via Raigada, which we have been demanding. The Central University of Odisha, Koraput, now we have a VC in place, but we need a lot of funds through HEFA. We would request the government to allocate some funds for the Central University of Odisha, Koraput. So 1 minute, I'm just completing. Yeah, I'm completing 1 minute, sir. Sir, the next one was the including of Jhodia community from Kasipur in the list of scheduled tribes. This I would request the ministry to do it. And the Kendriya Vidyalaya Jaipur is something which is pending for a long time. And the setting up of STP in Jaipur is something which is also pending. The airport at Jaipur, the Udan, sir, it's been pending for 2-3 years, is not operating. The last demand, sir, Jaipur and Raigada, can we include this in the list of smart cities? This I would request the Honorable Minister through you, sir. And I'd like to thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. And I oppose the budget. This has nothing for employment, and we need to handle the situation, unemployment, which is hitting us every day. Thank you, sir.